It's a Friday here, and our next guest is a football player turned motivational speaker.
Yeah, get ready to be inspired. His story is one of divine calling and courage. And after getting a second chance at life, he is on a mission to inspire and encourage others. Please welcome to the studio, KD Hill, everybody. Woo! Good to see you, man, and looking good. Looking like you're still in the gym.
That's right.
All right, so tell us about your story. When I first learned about you, it was through a mutual friend that we have. I was literally brought to tears. It's a miracle that you're still here.
Yes, sir, it is. Actually, I played football at Ole Miss, and I was awarded the highest award, and that was Chucky Muller's award, and I wore number 38 with pride. On February 1st of 2023, my baby boy, Caden, was born. And after that, I attended the Jets and the Bills rookie minicamp, and I was drafted by the Orlando Guardians in the XFL. On July 21st was the day that my life had changed, not for the worse, but for the better. While I was on that scene, the state trooper arrived, and the first thing I told him was, "Hold my hand and let's pray." At that moment, I knew that God was the only one that could comfort me, and I knew he was there with me, and he encamped his angels all around me. And through all of that, I have found my purpose in life. And as I was on the scene, I was trapped in the truck for almost 5 hours, and my right leg was amputated on the scene, and I was airlifted to UAB Hospital.
But in that moment, did you say to yourself, okay, you know what, God, is this it? Am I going to make it out of it? Did you ever think that you would survive?
I did, because after 3 hours, they called my mom and finally told her that I was okay. So if I knew that he was with me, and when I said that prayer, it was a simple prayer, but I just felt so comfortable because the entire time I did not shed one tear, and I had 2 blood transfusions on the scene.
Oh, wow. How did that moment change your life?
Well, at a young age, I always knew that this was going to be my call in motivational speaking or ministry, but I didn't know it was going to happen so early in my life. I wanted to play in the NFL. I was chasing my dreams in the NFL, but God had other plans, and he said, no, my plans are not meant to harm you, but to prosper you and give you hope and a future. And through all of that, I have came and walked into that. And I have eventually written me a book that I am still working on, and it is called The Uphill Climb, the KD Hill story. And I actually have a complimentary chapter called July 21st, the day everything had changed. And that chapter is on www.newlifeleadership.org/KDbook. And sometimes we as humans don't understand that God uses purpose over principles. And sometimes he will use those you least expect to fulfill his purpose.
You talk about God's plans, but it's not always easy to accept them. So we need some words of encouragement going into the weekend and next week. What do you have for us?
Storms don't last forever, and one day you will get to the end. Just make sure once you're out of that storm, you have learned something from it, because each storm teaches you something. But I do want you to know, if you don't continue to persevere through that storm, you will not make it out. If you don't change the way you look at that storm, you will miss out on the importance of that storm, because there are certain answers you will find once you've gone through the storm. And look at me. 7 months ago, I was fighting for my life in an accident, and now I'm on Good Morning America 3, and it's such a blessing, and it shows that God's grace.
Wow. And there's more ahead for you, too. You know that.
Yes, sir.
KD, thank you, man.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have
such a
you.
blessing.
Yes, you are.
Thank
An
you,
inspiration.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.